Good evening and welcome to the Tony's Pizza Event Center in Salina. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. It's the girls' Class 4A State Championship basketball game. And in the 2 seed, McPherson is going to take on the 1 seed of Bishop Miege. Cold and rainy here in Salina, but inside the Tony's Pizza Event Center, it's nice and warm, and we're ready for some basketball. Kevin White and the coach, Mark Huppy, and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcasting crew. Excited for this one, Coach. 2 powerhouses going against each other. You got Miege with the 21 state titles. McPherson has 9, but they got the last ups. They won the last meeting in 2018 on this floor 3 years ago in overtime, 62-58. So they got the last win. Can Miege bounce back and get the payback today?
Oh, that's the big question tonight, Kevin. Again, the McPherson Bullpups, fantastic tradition and legacy of basketball excellence. It's a prideful program that the entire community of McPherson really embraces, going up against the Bishop Miege Stags. High expectations every year. 37 state tournaments appearances for the Stags. Expect every possession to be a battle tonight.
Time now for the Hy-Vee player profile, and this is Grace Pyle, Coach, a senior guard, a big-time scorer for them.
Oh, she is, and she got 21 points last night in a semifinal win over Lewisburg. Plays her best when the lights are the brightest. Really expect her to play well tonight.
And for Bishop Miege, probably the best player in the entire Kansas City metro area, Peyton Verholz.
Peyton was the Kansas Gatorade Player of the Year in 2020. She's Bishop Miege School's all-time leading scorer. She's versatile at both ends of the floor. Really makes her teammates and everybody better around her.
Girls 4A State Championship game. Bishop Miege, the #1 seed against a very good 2 seed in McPherson. Lineups and your beginning right after this. The game of the week is brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Public address announcer Rob Emery introducing the starting lineups here at the Tony's Pizza Event Center in Salina, Kansas. State Championship Saturday along the whole state of Kansas. There is Chris Strathman. He is the head coach in his 16th year, 26 year. He's a lifer, 26-year overall with the program there. And he has 3 state titles, including that 2018 one where he beat Terry English and the Stags in overtime, 62-58. There's his lineup. Labertu, Beam. Also, they've got Howard, Pyle, and Malm. And then there's the legendary Terry English, and a historic season, Coach. He got his 900th win last month. And, of course, 21 state titles to boot. There's his starting 5. Henderson, Artis, Burns, Verholz, Callip, and Adriana Smith. Miege, the #1 seed in their home whites. Person in the road reds. Lance Ferguson, Kevin Midget, and Josh Tanking, who just got a nice award from 2019 for officiating. And we are underway with the 2021 4A Girls State Championship game.
Miege opening up here in a straight half-court man-to-man defense here, Kevin. It's pretty much the staple of their program.
Grace Pyle from downtown.
Pyle, no fear in that young girl's eyes. She wanted it, knocked down an early 3.
She's headed to Pittsburgh State to play college basketball next year, an all-conference player. Here's McCallop scooping up a shot, and the rebound grabbed by Labertu.
Again, an area emphasis for McPherson on the defensive end is no paint touches.
This is Beam for 3, and rebounded by Smith. Now in the hands of a star, Peyton Verholz, headed to Louisville. A missed dribble there, and Grace Pyle right in her face. I asked if the two knew each other, Pyle and Verholz, and they said they played summer basketball against one another, so they're very aware of each other as they have the matchup This is Verholz's first shot. Short. Pyle with the rebound for the Bullpups. Beam will be called for a travel. Turnover, McPherson.
Again, on part of the Miege Stags here, Kevin, they're going to see a lot of 4-out motion, 5-out motion, and obviously a lot of specials, a lot of quick hitters to Verholz, number 22.
Point guard will be McCallum. Very quick, exciting player. Smith playing inside to Verholz, working against Pyle. Turn and fire. Smith a nice offensive rebound. And a swish by Gabby Henderson-Artis.
Oh, Gabby's a shooter. She runs the floor really well for the Stags again. Got her first one down there from 15.
She leads the team in three-point makes. That was a two-pointer. 1 point lead for the Bullpups as they run their offense. Handed off to Beam inside to Peyton Howard, working against Smith. The double team comes. She goes past it. Puts up the shot. No good. Smith, the rebound for Miege. Here's Imagine McCalla putting it up and in, and she's fouled. Chance at the three-point play for the Miege point guard.
Oh, Imagine runs the show there for Coach Terry English. There she turns the corner, going to the left. Took the hit, played right through it, got the layup down, looked for a three-point play right here. First team All-EKL, Kevin. Wonderful point guard.
Averages 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, leads the team in assists, and completes the three-point play after the McPherson foul. And now the turnover by Labertu. Here comes Peyton Verholz back the other way. Shoot it from 16, a little short. Pyle a rebound, giving it back to the Bullpups.
Again, the Stags playing a little make-miss. Looks like they're in a half-court trap here on a miss, or on a make, excuse me, on a miss going straight man-to-man.
Grace Pyle takes it right to the rim.
Oh, Grace, she's versatile. 18 a game, got off to a great start here, 5 points early on.
21-3, the Bullpups went undefeated in conference this year. Nice rebound there by Smith. And a whirling dribble, ends up in a loose ball. And we got a foul whistled on Miege as Adriana Smith saw that 50-50 ball, and she dove and hit a McPherson player and got called for her first foul.
Again, Coach English obviously not happy with the first couple minutes of this game has happened. I know Terry really well. I'm sure he's talking about let's share the ball, move the ball, swing the ball side to side a little bit. Maybe too much dribbling down there. Shot selection a little bit shaky early on for the Bishop Miege Stags.
Now is the loose dribble by Henderson-Artis, and Adriana Smith tried to get it back and crashed into Peyton Howard and got the foul call her first.
Again, Coach English doesn't miss a thing. See what adjustment he makes right here. Generally speaking, they want to pressure the diamond press or man-to-man press. Their emphasis is wearing their opponents down over the course of the game. A lot of faith in their pressure.
Mom, the star of their semifinal win last night, had 14, 10 above her average. This is Beam with the baseline floater, partially blocked. Loose ball grab by Smith. Allie Burns, also a volleyball player out there. Now McCallum sizing up a 16-footer. And a nice rebound by Howard.
McPherson really fundamental at the defensive end. Good closeouts.
Mom off balance, can't hit. She hits the deck though. Back comes Verholz the other way. Still hadn't got on track yet. 3 is up there, off the mark by Burns. And Howard another rebound for McPherson. See that therapeutic tape on the shoulder. Mom got injured late in the year, and she was a key contributor, but they got her back, and now they're in the state finals. Go ahead, Coach.
Oh, they really praise her toughness too, Kevin. She makes all the difficult plays.
Steal by McCallum. Imagine fouled at the rim by Peyton Howard. And she'll have free throws coming up here. Peyton Howard had foul trouble in the semifinal game Friday night. They need her to stay out there. Gonna sub her out. They don't want to see that situation develop like it did last night. She got her 4th foul in the late 3rd quarter.
There you see Imagine McCallum. She's a junior, as we talked, all league this year. Really runs the show. Coach English really trusts her at the point. Got 11 points a game throughout the season.
Here's Cassidy Beam getting a screen. No screen and roll action. Ella Schmid out there. Now the pass intercepted by Gabby Henderson-Artis. She's a long-range shooter for this team.
Well, she's a defender too, Kevin. Perfect help side right there.
Play it inside to Smith. A double team comes, and a 3-second violation is whistled on Miege. The Stags with the turnover.
Again, I think a lot of people expected McPherson and Miege to be in this position when the year started, Kev. Both these teams very, very well scouted. These half-court sets going to be difficult to run. A lot of time in those situations, you just need somebody to step up and make a play.
Cameron Pelzel was in there just briefly, and then she subs quickly out for Peyton Howard. So. Miege press works, a steal at midcourt by McCallum to Verhulst, and she's fouled from behind. She ends up in the back to get support area, and she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Again, that diamond press right there. McCallum so quick in the middle, playing that role of interceptor. Once she got the steal, I looked for 22. Peyton on the fly. Stepped up, got one down.
Going to Louisville, coach, to study special education. And, of course, her sister Ashton playing at Central Florida. That's a whole family of basketball players for the Verhulsts. I think you know them pretty well, coach.
Oh, I do. The older boys are good players also. Dalton and Quentin. There's some younger ones coming up also, Kev.
And Mom and Dad not too shabby either.
Well, Dad played at St. Thomas Aquinas the first year the school opened up. A real good player at Rockhurst College. And Robin Verhulst's mom played at Duke.
Ooh, Schmid, a nice save on the sideline. They get it to Beam in 3-point range. She ball fakes and drives and scoops it up and in.
Not a good close out there on the part of the Stags. Beam putting the ball on the deck. As you said, nice easy floater for 2.
Tight one here. Late first quarter, 4A girls state championship on the line. Last time these teams met 3 years ago. McPherson won in overtime. They had a player now playing in the Big 12. Taylor Robertson plays for the University of Oklahoma, averaged about 16 points a game. Here's Smith with a turnaround. Rebound, flicked around, controlled by Verhulst, and she's tied up by Pyle. Now, wait a minute, is there a foul? I think Josh Tanking saw a foul on the inside. That didn't sit well with the bullpup bench.
No, it didn't. Again, Mission Miege over the year. Kevin Mulvaney calls all their inbounds, out-of-bounds sets right here. Always great execution here.
That was on Howard. Nice inbounds play and gets an easy deuce out of Allie Burns.
Again, that's all scouting, Kevin. I'm sure they saw how McPherson was going to play that screen away. Pinned her inside for an easy 2.
There's Mom to Peyton Howard. Layup good.
Again, Mom unselfish, had her own. Got the ball to her teammate for 2 there as Howard finishes.
Inside to a posted up Verhulst. Turnaround is good. That's Peyton's first official field goal of the game.
Oh, that's
a couple of free throws makes.
Yeah, that's such a tough set there, Kevin. If you go 4 out motion and just let Peyton work inside, eventually pin to defender, she's going to finish a high percentage of those.
Winding down the first quarter, errant pass stolen by McCallum. Good job defensively, as imagined, but then loops the pass too tall for Henderson Artis. That'll be a Miege turnover.
It's out of character for Miege McCallum, too. She's usually really clever on the break, makes good decisions. Again, force that one a little too much.
Under a minute in your first quarter. Miege by 3 for a girls' state championship game. Two heavyweights squaring off for the big trophy in Salina.
Again, you're going to see McPherson, Kevin. Great shot selection over the years. Great shot selection this year. Their best players are going to take the most shots. The other players all understand their roles.
So we're thinking this is a set play for Pyle to end the first quarter.
Like out of a 4-high set right there, a little screen roll.
Beam inside, and it's put up and in. Beating the buzzer by Pelzel, who just checked in for Peyton Howard. And that's a big bucket. Makes it a 1-point game. 4A state championship in Salina, and Grace Pyle got the Bullpups off to a flying start. End of 1 on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Ready for the start of the second quarter for a girls' state championship game in Salina for 2021. And let's go back to the end of the first quarter here. And young lady gets limited minutes, becomes a big hero. That's Cameron Pelzel.
Great last second shot sequence there by the Bullpups. Again, went to a 5-up look. Stags closed the top side of it down again. Nice dump down underneath for 2 for Pelzel.
She'll never forget that bucket the rest of her life, probably.
And here's the first defensive adjustment on the part of the Bullpups. We expected them to play a little junk defense. Looks like they're a little 1-2-1, box and 1. Again, trying to deny Peyton Verhulst the ball.
Grace Pyle is defending Verhulst, who's posting up on her now, leaning up a shot, can't get it. And a foul call on the rebound on Peyton Verhulst as she was going after her miss. Crashed into the back of Labertu.
Again, that's nothing that the Stags didn't expect there. Peyton's seen a lot of junk defenses this year. That box and 1 on her, I'm sure they got some good ideas on how they want to attack that one.
That is her first foul. Labertu zigzagging up the court. Miege continues to play man-to-man defense, leading by a point. Grace Pyle. Feed it down low to Howard. Oh, she can't hit the right-handed layup.
Great read there by Pyle. Again, that dribble weave out front. Miege is fighting through everything. They don't want to switch things out.
Verhulst can't hit the 3. Ball saved back into Henderson Artis for 3, and she sticks it.
Best stroke in the gym for Bishop Miege. Henderson Artis, again, a 3-point specialist, getting about 9 a game.
Cassidy Beam answers with a 3 for the Bullpups from the left side.
The 5'6" senior again. Hey, I'm open. I'm going to let it fly. Got it down.
These heavyweights going back and forth on one another. Miege clinging to a 1-point lead. Verhulst gets a screen, pops from the outside and connects.
Again, that's that middle game, Kevin, that Peyton Verhulst has really mastered. The pull-up jumper, great decision.
Henderson Artis, the deflection. Now Verhulst with a 2-on-1, scoops it up with the left hand.
Those live ball turnovers will get you every time. I'm sure McPherson's worked on this press a lot. Turned it over again.
And they find Howard underneath the bucket and the foul. Peyton Howard with a chance at the 3-point play.
Peyton Howard's athletic, good hands there. Found the rim with her eyes, finished off the board.
Gave the foul to Imagine McCallum as Peyton Howard, who averages 5 points per game. Good track athlete as well at MHS. Can't hit the free throw.
Oh, she plays with great emotion and heart too, Kevin.
Got to watch the foul trouble.
Again, the way McPherson's playing out here, that early offense, some perimeter players are going to have wide open looks from 3. Coach English wants to get him into a set, get Peyton some touches.
Bullpups all over 22 in white. And that is Verhulst. Henderson Artis, turn around, able to get the rebound back. Here's McCallum, shot, no, got her own miss, and goes right to the rim.
The athleticism, following her own shot. McCallum, Stags open up a 5-point lead here.
Timeout, McPherson.
Again, imagine McCallum doesn't want to charge, pulls up from 8, couldn't get it, eyes on the rim. Again, McPherson has to address those offensive boards. Better box outs, better communication. Again, there you see Coach Terry English. Kevin, we were talking before the game, 900 wins. It's almost impossible to imagine that many. In the state of Kansas, you get 20 regular season games a year, 45 years for Terry English. Obviously, you got to average 20 wins a game. 20 wins a year. Hall of Fame coach. No equal in the Kansas City area to Coach English.
Currently, he is at 909, looking for 910 and state championship number 22 in Salina on this rainy afternoon. Steal by Verholz. Lead pass to McCallum. Imagine a little pull up, can't hit, back tapped out. This is Cassidy Beam, very fast with the basketball.
Good choice there by Cassidy. Nice transition defense. No numbers on the run. Backed it out, get the ball to Pyle.
Pyle now, Malm. Emma has it rejected. And it is a powerful swat there by Peyton Verholz. It'll be McPherson ball.
Again, not a good closeout, but Peyton, athletic enough, took that one right out.
Pyle, three-pointer. Peyton Howard, nice offensive rebound. Kick out the Beam for another three. And a rebound in traffic by Allie Burns. That's a tough rebound by the junior guard, Allie Burns.
That's going to be a battle all night long, Kevin. Burns going up against Peyton Howard on the block in there. Two excellent athletes.
Coach English yelling. That's why you saw all the girls' heads swing to the right. Kate Bowling out there, one of three seniors from Miege. Gives his team nice minutes off the bench.
This is a little hold play on the weak side there, a little two-man game between McCallum and Verholz.
Verholz turnaround shot, not there. Howard the rebound. Bullpups get it back down by 5. Halfway through the second quarter, 4A Girls State Championship.
Again, with McPherson, you're going to be player movement, ball movement, unselfish play. Again, posting the ball, then kicking it out.
Nice save there by Malm on the Howard pass. It was a tall pass. Emma going all of 5'4", used all her height and reach there to grab that one. And now she's probing around, trying to set up the offense. And her pass intercepted by McCallum. Another steal for Imagine. Cross-court pass, Henderson Artis for the open three. And the rebound taken by Labertu for McPherson. She leaves it for Beam for the three. Not there. Howard doing a great job of rebounding on both ends for McPherson.
Oh, Howard's everywhere, Kevin.
Starting at 5 rebounds here in the first half. This is Pyle, and she nails a three.
I tell you what, Coach English not happy with that. I'm sure they've scouted that enough. You cannot go under that screen on Pyle. She'll light one up.
She has 2 threes, 8 points here in the first half. Spinning move is too good by Gabby Henderson Artis, and the juniors called for traveling. See, the coach has a headset there. He has a neurological disorder in his throat, and he has to have a voice amplifier there. I thought it was a headset that he was talking to somebody up in the rafters about, you know, how to set up their press better, but he said, no, I've got this condition that I get injections prior to the season, and when you talk to him, he sounds pretty hoarse, so you feel bad talking to him. But he has that voice amplifier he uses to talk to his girls in these crucial games as he looks for his 4th state crown, the school's 10th, as we got a foul coming up on Verhulst, and Terry English is incensed on the Miege sideline.
So much passion, so much emotion in this bullpup program. Again, here you see Peyton Verhulst at top.
That Malm standing her ground. She just stood right there. 2 fouls now on Peyton. She's going to leave the lineup.
Absolutely, Kevin.
Carter Alford on the floor for the Bullpups. Also Pelzo, who had that last bucket to end the first quarter, and Alvord can't hit. Now Bullpups able to get it back near midcourt. Emma Malm. And they'll call her for a carry, and we mentioned in our first game, Coach, it's a point of emphasis. The officials are calling it more and more. The kids aren't realizing it. I don't think the coaches are either. And now you see Coach Strathman a little hot under the collar.
No question. She cupped that one with her left hand, Kevin. Brought it up. Nice call by the official again, as both teams getting a little bit sped up here.
Burns the catch inside and banks it home. Allie Burns.
Burns, she's physical, gets every 50-50 ball. Old school tough. Nice finish inside. Stags by 4.
Just over a minute before Hy-Vee at the half. Numbers and highlights brought to you by your employee-owned Hy-Vee stores. Steal by Henderson Artis. She's going to go one-on-one with Malm. Malm knocked it away, got it back. Malm frustrated, swats her hand through the air as Gabby was able to hit that shot. Here's Pyle for 3. And a nice rebound by Alvord. And they'll get it right back to Grace for a 3. And she sticks it.
Oh, that was wet right out of her hand, Kevin. Again, a lot of fatigue on the court. Pyle, no question at all. I'm open, I'm lighting it up.
She's got 3 threes. She's got 11 points to lead the Bullpups. And her team down by 3 as we wind down the first half in this 4A Girls State Championship.
Again, both these teams pretty much go just 6 or 7 deep, Kevin. As we talked about earlier, it's going to be a war in the second half. A lot of fatigue here early.
McCallop for 3, not close. Rebounded away by Pelzel. Now the Bullpups got to hurry. Emma Malm with a 3, blocked by Henderson Artis, and that is how the first half ends. Exciting 4A Girls State Championship basketball, as we expected with these 2 heavyweights. Grace Pyle has 3 threes, but Miege leads by 3 at halftime. Halftime at the 4A Girls State Championship with Miege leading by 3. Time now to give you the first half numbers brought to you by Hy-Vee. Coach, take it away here.
Well, the big thing that jumps out on you right there is McPherson has turned the ball over 11 times and is still only down by 3. Which means if I'm Coach English, I'm saying a little bit more patient in transition. Let's finish some of those live ball opportunities. And clearly the Stags, 1 of 6 from the 3-point line. McPherson lighting it up, 40%, 4 out of 10.
Leading scorer in the first half was Grace Pyle with 11. Peyton Verhulst led the Miege cause with 8. It'll be McPherson running the first set of the third quarter as they inbound it. They're in the visiting road dark uniforms against the home whites of Miege. 4A Girls Championship on the line. Last time these teams played for a state championship in 2018. The game went to overtime, and the Bullpups won 62-58. I have a feeling this was going to be a fight to the wire with these 2 great programs.
Just coming in, Kevin, you knew if McPherson would be an extremely well-coached group. They play intelligently, take good shots.
Cassidy Beam kind of threw an off-balance shot up. It was rebounded by Howard, who couldn't hit. And now the Stags quickly back the other way. Verhulst, nice look to Smith, cutting to the basket.
As you said, Kevin, that's one of the things that she does best. Pitches the ball ahead. Great vision, great touch on that assist.
Now Peyton gets 3 assists per game. We know she gets 19 points per game. But she is a very good passer of the basketball. Here's that matchup. Pyle and Verhulst, the 2 superstars going at one another. And they called a player control charge on Grace Pyle.
Great job defensively by Adriana Smith. Again, the 5'10 junior. Loves to battle, loves to fight. Great job defensively.
First foul on Pyle. So Smith making an early impact, the basket, and then drawing the charge. And the Stags back with their big lead of 5 will run the offense. First half very good by Henderson Artis. She had 7 passes deflected away. That was Peyton Howard. Got her hand in front of that ball.
And timing a little bit off on that pass right there from McCallum into the post.
Here's Cassidy Beam driving and scoring and pumping her fist. Miege trying to answer back. Blocking foul coming up as Henderson Artis drove the right side, and that's a crucial foul coming up on Peyton Howard.
You see the Bullpups right here, Kevin, again. Kicking it out. Nice job. Nobody closed out on her. All the way to the cup there for 2 for Beam. And on the backside, Henderson Artis staying aggressive to the cup at the line for 2.
3 fouls now on Peyton Howard. We mentioned that she got in foul trouble in the semifinal game. Let's see how long they stay with her. Gabby hit 1 out of 2. Back to a Miege 4-point lead here in the third quarter. 4A state championship game for 2021. We got denied last year with the pandemic. We are getting it done in 2021.
Peyton Howard running back down the court for this offensive position, looked at her coach and said, "I'm all right, coach, I'm all right, let me in." Showing a lot of faith in that young lady.
Grace Pyle, the crossover, the drive right side, and she hits the deck. And they'll call the third foul now on Peyton Verhulst, who can only laugh and walk away. She knows she's... Well, I thought she was heading toward the bench area to get replaced, but I don't... Let's see, is Kate Bowling going to sub her out? Here's Grace Pyle with the first free throw, and it's good.
Looked like a good call by the official, too, Kevin. Again, Pyle with that left to right crossover all the way into the paint. Peyton Verhulst, not quite vertical right there.
13 now for Pyle as Verhulst has to sit down. Kate Bowling, a senior, checking in, replacing her. 2-point lead in the basketball for the Stags. 22-1, number 1 team in 4A.
Again, the Stags going to their pure motion right here. A little 5-out look. McCallum to the paint. Can't get it. Nice kick out.
How about Kate Bowling, a senior, gets limited minutes with a huge 3 for the Stags.
Again, the best time to shoot a 3, Kevin, is on that offensive rebound. Had her feet set. Beautiful pass.
And a foul coming up on Miege as Beam attacked the left side. And it'll be on Adriana Smith. That's 2 on her. Free throws for Cassidy Beam, a senior point guard headed to Tabor College to play college basketball.
So impressed with Cassidy Beam here tonight. She's relentless, runs the court, show no fatigue, makes things happen at both ends of the court.
She averages 15 points per game, hit 1 out of 2 on the free throws. Miege by 4. Halfway through the third quarter. Their star on the bench with foul trouble, Peyton Verhulst. Pump it inside to Smith. And a 3-second violation is called on the Stags.
Again, defensively, the Stags look like they're going to stay in their press, so they're backing off here. Again, big part of the game here for McPherson to take advantage of Peyton Verhulst being on the bench.
They get it to Grace Pyle. They got Allie Burns covering her now with Verhulst sitting down with the 3 fouls. Beam.
Allie Burns gives maximum effort all the time, Kevin. Let's see if she can deny Pyle her touches.
She got it in her hands, released it from 3, and Smith flies in for a Miege rebound. Finds McCallum. Imagine now going to circle out and set up the offense.
Great job defensively by McPherson. Sprinting back, closing out, forcing the Stags back out of the court. Again, Coach English wants to see a lot of sharing of the ball, a lot of movement, a lot of motion here.
Smith handing off, feeling it. How about the senior Kate Bowling?
I'll tell you what, she's going to Elmhurst next year from what Coach English told me. No bigger 2 threes there in her career than those two right there.
Going to study applied mathematics. She is a tremendous student. Team GPA at Miege, by the way, 4.2. Are you kidding me? Everybody's an excellent student. Here's Smith back the other way, the catch and the foul, and this is a big foul. This is the 4th on Peyton Howard, and you worry about her getting in foul trouble. Now she's in it, and she's going to have to sit down.
Again, a lot of help inside. Bolick says, you're not going to guard me, I'm going to let it go. Again, that young lady is fired up as the Stags have opened a 7-point lead.
Smith, only a 47% foul shooter, has another one coming. Good rebounding day for Smith, whose twin sister is on the team, Annika.
She's a great softball player too, Kev, and again, her percentages will go up her senior year, I guess, but right now, banger and enforcer, really does a great job defensively.
Grace Pyle lining up a 3, hit it off the front lip short. Here's McCallop, the crossover, the drive left side, rebounded by Pelzel. He's given good minutes to the Bullpups off the bench. Now Grace Pyle handing off to Malm. Beam down the baseline. Good ball movement, setting up the 3 by Pyle. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Timeout, McPherson.
Oh, a flat-out clinic there by the McPherson Bullpups. Again, that hammer pass, corner to corner, making the extra pass. Again, Pyle, catch and shoot. There we see again, nice job defensively by Miege, giving up the baseline, hammer pass to the backside, 1 extra pass. I got a good shot, Pyle's got a better one. Let me give it to her. Knocks it down for 3.
And coach, that is her 4th. She's the game's high scorer with 16 points, headed to Pittsburgh State. She's going to get into nursing. Got a brother, Ben, now playing at the University of San Diego. Another older brother, Drew, played at Washburn. And also there's another younger brother. He's in middle school. He'll be a freshman next year. So more Piles to do damage on McPherson opponents on the way. Here's McCallum. 3 ball, and Smith in traffic. 2 bodies sandwiching her. Made a nice rebound. Play it inside, and the Bullpups are whistled for a foul. The baseline official saw a foul underneath, and it's going to be on Emma Malm.
The Stags continue to pound that offensive board there, Kevin. Smith inside, good hands. Really reads the ball off the board well.
Here's McCallum, nice move, everything but the finish, and a rebounding foul on Smith. That'll be her 3rd, and she signals to the bench, that's 3 for me. Let's see what Terry English wants to do. He's already got his star, Peyton Verhulst, sitting down with 3 fouls.
Nice box out there by number 33. Again, Cameron Pelzel. Big contributions off the bench here in this quarter.
Posting is Pyle, puts it on the floor, puts up a little 14-footer, and rebounded away by Smith. Boy, Burns and Smith doing a good job of rebounding tonight for Bishop Miege, who leads by 4, late stages, 3rd quarter, 4A girls state championship game.
That little 4 high elbow-to-elbow ball screen there for Pyle. Really a tough cover for the Stags. Got a great shot. Grace just couldn't get that one down. Again, I know Coach English really well. I think he's trying to get to the 4th quarter with Verhulst on the bench. As long as they maintain the lead, I think he'll stay in this.
Smith took a tough shot, couldn't hit it. Here comes the Bullpups back. Malm leaving it for Pyle. She's got that range, but you could see it in her eyes. She had the notion to trigger it. Instead, throws it underneath, intercepted by McCallum. Now that's a grab at midcourt. The officials are going to get together. This may be an intentional foul. Surely Terry English wants that. And let's see what the call is. No intentional foul. Terry English just throws his hands away like, you got to be kidding me.
Coach English definitely going to question that one. Looked like a lot of intent on that play, Kevin, to me, but again, move on to the next play.
Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Stags holding on to a 4-point lead. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Miege. Fans thought Henderson Artis the last to touch it, but the officials disagree, and Stags will throw in from the baseline. McCallum will do the honors. Into Smith, another great inbounds play by Bishop Miege.
Oh, flat out magic in there again. I'm sure the Bullpups have gone over that box inbounds play many times in the last week, but again, the efficiency, the vision, nice job. Again, that's Kevin Mulvaney calls that one.
He's the assistant coach along with Jeff English. They do a great job with this girls program. Well, you know the song, all I do is win, all they do is win. As we wind down the third quarter, Stags by 6. Beam over to Schmid. Now back to Beam for the three, partially blocked by McCallum. Nice play by Imagine. Now the Stags feed it up, bowling at the buzzer, hit the top of the glass, and that's the end of the third quarter. But with their star sitting down with foul trouble, Kate Bowling, senior off the bench, going to Elmhurst in Chicago with some big threes as the Stags lead as we go to the fourth quarter. Hy-Vee scoring by quarters as the McPherson Pep Band getting the crowd all fired up for the start of the fourth quarter in this 4A Girls State Championship game. Kevin Wyke and the coach, Mark Huppy, our entire Spectrum Sports broadcast crew in Salina at the Tony's Pizza Event Center. And here we go, Coach. Final 8 minutes for a state championship. Miege will start with the basketball.
Coach English really has to be happy with that third quarter. Again, Peyton Verholz only playing 2.5 minutes. Stags increase their lead to 6.
Henderson Artis with a three out of the corner, her second of the game.
Again, nice call out coming out of a dead ball situation right there. You give her green light from the corner, she's going to light it up.
Big lead of the game at 9 now for Bishop Miege.
Big possession here for the Bullpups, Kevin. They really need to get a good shot.
Offensive foul called on Cassidy Beam, pushing off with her non-dribbling hand. That'll be her first. You see it right there. The offhand into the body of the Miege player. Her first foul. Team's third. Stags a 9-point lead and the basketball. The boys already won the state championship as they were all over Lewisburg and scored 94 in their win. Now Peyton Verholz, who's had a tough night, gets a screen high and leans up a jumper, and she draws the foul. 2 shots coming up here for Grace Pyle, who did not agree with the call. She kind of winced back at the official as he pointed her out.
Grace Pyle, such a competitor, standing straight up there to Verholz. Looked like she did get her on the elbow a little bit. Again, we've seen Peyton for 4 years at Bishop Miege High School, Kevin. She always seems to play with some composure, a pace to her game. Doesn't really ever seem to get sped up.
She has 10 points. Now, all of a sudden, the lead is double figures for the Miege Stags, looking for their 22nd state championship, all-time record for a girls team in the state of Kansas. Here's Pyle for 3, rebounded by Smith.
Again, Smith, big on the boards all night long. Strong rebound, chins it, nice outlet.
Burns.
Again, early in this position, Kevin, you can hear the Bullpups coaching staff yelling flex before Miege even got into their flex offense. Then both these teams very well scouted.
Bodies crashing to the deck. Little crossover. Imagine McCallum, great handles. She's the point guard and now going to be tied up. And the arrow favors the Bullpups. Heady play by Grace Pyle.
Well, that's that fine line there when you're running your half-court offense. Maybe a little too much off the bounce right there for McCallum. Again, Coach English.
Well, Henderson Artis took a fall in the semifinals and now takes another fall. This time she's kind of grabbing at the back of her leg or hip area. She got tumbled to the floor.
I saw her getting retaped at halftime, Kevin, so it must be bothering her just a little bit.
Cassidy Beam, crossover, kick, Malm, spinning, scooping, and it spins off. Verholst the rebound, eyes up, looking. Was trying to find Allie Burns, but the Bullpups quickly back on defense. Verholst top of the key, gets the screen from Smith, driving the left side, scooping up the shot short. And rebounding is Peyton Howard. Now here's Cassidy Beam, and got a double dribble call by Josh Tanking. Now the official's going to talk about it at the baseline.
Yeah, it looked like a double dribble from here, Kevin. I'm not sure if they thought maybe the ball was tipped out of her hand. Evidently not. Stag ball up by 11, 5.5 to go.
Timeout, McPherson. Just a basketball crazy town, and there you take a look at the 2021 boys basketball champions. Really enjoying things here at the Tony's Pizza Event Center as they won 94-40. 4 players in double figures led by Harrison Broadus, who had 22. Taj Manning had a double-double, and the trophy goes to the Bishop Miege Stags as they get their 6th state crown. And congratulations to Blue Valley North. You were really happy to see this one, Coach. 67-59 over a good campus team. What a season for the Mustangs.
Oh, great job by Coach Ryan Pfeiffer as he gets his first state championship. And again, 5A girls, St. Thomas Aquinas 52-44 over Andover Central. Another feather in the cap of the great coach Rick Hetzel.
His 9th state crown for the Saints.
Yes. He prepares his team as well as anybody I've ever seen, Kevin, especially at the defensive end. Congratulations to the Saints.
So an 11-point lead in the basketball. The wicked crossover, ball knocked out of the hands of McCallum. Turnover Stags. And Henderson Artis will check in on the next dead ball. Good to see she's okay.
Great scouting there. Again, they run that little dribble weave out front, try to get the back door, denied it again. See if the Bullpups can get one down.
Piles 3, not there. Verholst the rebound. Just for perspective, folks, in 2018, Miege led by 9 points with 2 minutes left. And McPherson sent it to overtime and then won it in overtime for the 4A state championship. We're kind of in that area now as Verholst is fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be the 4th on Grace Pyle. So now 2 of the starters for the Bullpups with 4 fouls.
Now one of the few mistakes Grace Pyle's made here tonight. Trailed Verholst to the block, got it to her. You let her catch it that deep, Kevin. She's either going to get it down for a 3-point play or go to the foul line. Again, one of the greatest players in the history of the Kansas City metropolitan area is Verholst. Again, she had Louisville, Stanford, Oregon, Notre Dame among her final 5. Will be a Cardinal at Louisville University next year.
I asked her what the coach wants her to work on in the offseason after the recruiting love fest is over. They're going to get after you. She said she needs to get stronger, get some weight put on her as McCallum commits the Stags foul.
Peyton's just got great instinct. She's always had touch, always had nice hand-eye coordination, agility, could always shoot the ball. Plays with a certain instincts, plays with a certain unselfishness that college coaches really love. Again, Smith will not go out and close out on Howard. Let her stand out there. She won't shoot it there.
Grace Pyle trying to get freed up for a three. Cut off the baseline, inside to Howard, scoops up the shot and scores. Peyton Howard.
Love her energy, love her passion for the game. She's a warrior out there.
They leave Gabby Henderson-Artis open. She gets her own miss of a three. And they'll say a charge on Henderson-Artis and give it back to McPherson.
Nice call by the official, Kevin. Again, things have really changed here in the last few years of high school basketball. 20 years ago, that would have been a bad three. Now, if you're open 3.5 minutes, even the greatest coach Terry English is, he's probably saying let it fly. Probably not too happy with that foul going for the rebound, but she was open.
Labertu open for a three. Rebounded on the weak side by Allie Burns. 10-point lead in the basketball for Bishop Miege.
Bullpups have really gone cold here from the perimeter, Kevin.
Behind the back, Verholz.
Oh.
And a blocking foul on Howard, and she will be disqualified. That'll be her 5th foul with 3 minutes to go in regulation. So a starter fouling out for McPherson. And Carter Alvord checks in as you see a sad face on Peyton Howard as she knows she is done. She is a junior, though. Good day rebounding with those 8 boards for the Bullpups as Verholz continues to struggle from the foul stripe.
Now, you got to love the emotion that Howard brings to the game, Kevin. A certain passion, will to win. I'm sure she's looking forward to her senior year.
1 out of 2 for Peyton, who's an 84% foul shooter. Back to an 11-point lead. Been as high as 12. Labertu, Malm. Ball is kicked there by McCallum. It'll stay with the Bullpups at the baseline.
Again, you got your role players, Bishop Miege High School. Great job all night long by Smith inside and Burns inside, 15 and 32, really clogging off that lane, making things happen.
Intercepted on the inbounds pass by Peyton Verholz. So let's see if the Stags want to run clock here with a double figures lead late in the 4A state championship game.
I'm sure the Bullpups here will go to some type of a double team, maybe the first pass.
Yep, they're backing it out. Running more clock, just over 2 and some change left for state championship number 22. A lot of trophies there for the Stags. Boys already got their 6th, and now a pushing foul. And it'll be, I believe, double bonus time. 2 free throws for Verholz. That'll be the 10th team foul, so 2 shots for the Miege Star headed to Louisville. Peyton really not connecting from the foul stripe. Emma Malm off glass, and it rims in. Much needed bucket for the Bullpups here as they try to come from behind late.
Again, here you're the Miege here. Spacing's critical. Come and meet every pass. Take care of the ball. Stay composed. Understand how many timeouts you got left.
And they'll foul Henderson-Artis, and she'll get 2 free throws. Gabby, only a 50% foul shooter, is 1 for 2 in the ball game. Peyton Verholz, as we mentioned, only 6 out of 10. She's having a tough night all around, but I think at the end of the day, Coach, if she wins the state championship, that's all that matters to her. She's such a team player.
You're absolutely right. A winner on and off the court, Kevin.
12 points for the junior guard. GHA. Here's Pyle, blocked by Smith. Pyle thought she was fouled. Gets it to Verhulst, trying to do a dribbling maneuver to get away from those bullpups, but they finally close her out and get the foul call. And Peyton, like I said, only 6 out of 10 will get 2 free throws here.
I'm sure Peyton Verhulst is saying, man, I haven't missed 4 free throws in a game since I'm in 5th or 6th grade.
And Grace Pyle will foul out of the game, and you can see the tears coming out with her. She's a senior, headed to Pitt State. And you know this means the world to her, a lifer from the city. Seeing her brothers play. Still a very good game. Enjoyed watching her here at the state tournament this year. She is one to watch for. Now coming up at Pittsburgh State.
She's played in sensational here in Salina, Kevin. 21 last night, 16 tonight. Played her heart out.
Malm the cut, kick out. This is Alvord, and a rebound taken by Verhulst, and they say jump ball. Peyton Verhulst said, what do you mean? She about ripped my arm out of its socket there.
Here we go.
Look at this. Labertu had the ball, her arm, and just was ripping away. Arrow gives it to Miege, and they'll get it up the court and draw the foul.
Coach English always coaching over there.
The game, yeah, he's going to be coaching during the trophy presentation like Zeke was.
Oh, he got on Gabby right there for catching the ball right up along that sideline where she could easily be trapped, but clearly a foul was called.
Superfan Brownie leaving our broadcasting post. Did you tell Brownie you can't cheer on press row, Coach? he got a little emotional there in the 4th quarter. He was really feeling it.
He wants in the game. It's what he wants.
Well, he's getting ready to celebrate a state championship as he's heading down toward the Miege bench. Brownie, the super fan. The kids love him there at the high school. He's at all the games. And
they gave him a letter jacket about 2 weeks ago at a girls' basketball game.
Good for him. Yeah, that's he's had a pretty good day here in Salina with his teams both winning state championships.
25 years he's been super fan of Miege. I think Coach John Burns, the football coach, got him that letter jacket.
Oh, that's great to see. We got a foul coming up here on Miege. There he is. He's got his program.
Getting ready to get on the road. Be careful coming down eastbound on I-70 for a while.
He is been sitting right next to us, cheered away as Peyton Verhulst checking out. And all smiles because she's going to get the big trophy today. As there's Cassidy Beam. Loops up a shot. Nice looking shot there by senior guard Cassidy Beam. And now they'll foul McCallop. And the celebration about ready to begin. We've seen the boys win easily over Lewisburg earlier today. 94. They scored 94 points to 40 for Lewisburg. Girls are going to win their 22nd state crown and get a payback on a team that beat them 3 years ago in overtime right here on this floor. And Beam is going to check out. And Malm out. And you see the tears from the parents. You see tears from the girls as they leave the floor. It means so much to this basketball hotbed at 30 minutes south of here, and it's hard to look at these young ladies and see them crying and getting teared up yourself. As you wind this one down, Miege going to add to their trophy case, number 22. Can you believe it? 22 in 45 years for a guy who was an original Title IX guy. Started in 1976-77, along with Wayne Lathrop and Ron Millard, the original Metro area Title IX guys. And that is your ball game. A double dip for Bishop Miege. Tigers win it 51-36 over McPherson. And they are the 2021 4A state champions. Hy-Vee trophy presentation for Bishop Miege coming up next. Hy-Vee post game as public address announcer Rob Emery is announcing the state runners up, as we'll just send it down to the floor with the public address announcer and the Bullpups in their second place finish.
Number 25, Carter Alvord. Number 32, Emma Malm. Number 33, Cameron Pelzel. And number 35, Maddie Moore. At this time, would our seniors join head coach Chris Strathman to receive the second place trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4A state tournament second place
part of the McPherson community, the Bullpups. I'm sure they'll be back down the road. Great job tonight. Those girls played their hearts out.
And now we get ready for Terry English to get his 22nd state title, coach. They started in the late 70s, 1978 was his first one. And he's racked up 22. He's got the 900 wins this year. That was win number 910 for one of the all-timers, Terry English, the Bishop Miege girls coach, handing out medals to his state champions for 2021.
Gabby Henderson Artis. Number 12, Molly Lombardi. Number 15, Allie Burns. Number 21, Lexi Kurt. Number 21, Peyton Verhulst. Number 23, Livy Shaw. Number 24, Imagine McCullough. Number 30, Anika Smith. Number 31, Catherine Bowling. And number 32, Adriana Smith.
Well, Coach, I'd say it was a pretty good day for Bishop Miege. The boys won easily, and the girls, it was a struggle there for a while, but they were dominant in the second half. And you see number 31 holding up that. She's one of the three seniors. She hit a couple of critical threes. I know you see the final score, they win by 15, but at that point in the game, Peyton Verhulst is sitting down with foul jeopardy. And a young lady that's going off to Elmhurst, a private school in Chicago, study applied math, hit two critical threes, and it seems like somebody always steps up, and that's the I mean, that's the mark of this program of Terry English and all those wins and all those state championships.
No question, Kevin. A sensational job. I also want to give a shout out to the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Always do a great job of organizing things. Great pageantry, great tradition here. Ran one fantastic 4A tournament here in Salina.
And Jeremy Holiday on site, Fran Martin as well. Thanks to our coaches, Terry English and Chris Strathman. Our producer, Joe Novacek. For Mark Huppy and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcasting crew, Kevin White saying so long from the 4A State Basketball Championship. Our final once again, 51-36. Miege gets the sweep, boys and girls state championships in 2021 as we say goodnight from Salina.